Hello. Hi, chat. Hey, Dawn. Congrats on redeeming first. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Rizu. How are people doing tonight? I started yawning just as the song was ending. And now, like, if you yawn, sometimes you start tearing up. That's kind of like where I'm at, which is... I really need to figure out with my brother doing a test stream where we both stream at the same time. But I don't know when we're gonna give that a try. It'd be really nice to figure out if we could stream together at the same time, because I'm gonna be honest, I know I'm running late. But I don't think I like starting stream at 8. I wanna go climb into bed. Hey V, how's it going? What happened? Wait, because I'm running late. I'm late starting stream. It was already a late starting stream to begin with, and I've only made it later. Okay, but let me explain to you what my evening has been like, okay? So, first of all, I noticed some people haven't come home at their usual time. So I'm like, huh? Where people? And it's confusing. It's confusing. Then Emmy, my dog Emerald, she ends up in my room. I'm like, hey, Emmy, because she does that sometimes. It's quite often she'll miss some of the other people in the house. So yeah, okay, you know what? Come have some company. I'll come hang out. She jumps onto my bed, and then I've got my chair turned around to face my bed to better, be company for her. And she kind of she doesn't fully climb onto my lap. She does try to sometimes because she thinks she's a lap dog and she's not. But she tries to climb onto my lap a little bit. Like she has her front paws up on my leg. And then after a bit, she kind of just sits on my bed instead and takes her paws off my thigh. And I'm like, why is there blood on my thigh? Emmy, are you good? I'm like, she has been biting at her paw a little bit, so I'm like, Emmy, what's going on? I'm like, okay, well, we can go figure this out. We can go get it sorted. I can try to take a look. She ain't really gonna let me. But we can try and take a look. We can try and bandage it up. It will be fine. Bearing in mind that one of my siblings let her into my room, I leave my room and go into the living room. Teeny tiny blood marks all across the floor. And I'm like, oh, puppy. And I tried to get her to sit and stay or just lay down somewhere so I can clean stuff up, I can get her sorted. This dog's clingy. She's a cockapoo. Cockapoos are clingy. I don't know how much you know about that, chat. Cockapoos are very clingy dogs. Girl is not interested in sitting or laying anywhere. She wants to be by my side. I'm not mad about it. I just want to make sure she's comfy and happy, So I call my sister for her to come help because it's still not really a sign of other people that I'd expect to be home at that point. I'm like, right, can you sit with Emmy and just make her chill, just so I can get this cleaned up and I don't have to worry. And now I am doing it. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I'm so unfair. I gotta figure stuff out badly. But we'll figure it out. Hey, you mate! Enjoy your luck! Hehehe. So yeah. So there I am. Cleaned the living room, the kitchen, the hallway. There doesn't seem to be any in my room. But, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any. But given that there was someone she climbed up onto my leg, maybe I should look again. Yume with the 7 stream streak! Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. And then we were talking about food stuff last stream, weren't we? We were talking about food stuff. Hey Nanako, welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you doing? So last stream we were talking about food stuff, yeah, and how I'm pretty fussy and how I want to eat healthier and this, that, and the other. Well, I've reached the I go through phases, yeah. And at the moment, that phase is kind of like, well, I just don't really fancy anything. Which is not good. That's not good. I don't think it's been helped with the fact that I've been trying to have breakfast again when I wake up. And basically when it comes to breakfast, I either have a small bowl of dried Cocoa Pops, or I have toast, which at the moment has been pathetic toast. So then I had pathetic toast for breakfast today. Not cheese and toast, but just straight up pathetic toast, you know? Reizu, enjoy your lurk! EX time, good luck! Good luck! Yes, so I just had pathetic toast. Not cheese and toast, but pathetic toast. I've been writing the subscriber newsletter for this month, which is actually meant to be out in 6 days, so I should probably hurry that up a little bit. And basically, in the subscriber newsletter, I'm talking a little bit about pathetic toast this month. It's part of the whole thing, I promise. I promise. But you'll have to be subscribed to read it. So yeah, so there I am. Like, I've had my pathetic toast for breakfast. And then I thought I woke up early-ish, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Emmy woke me up again. I don't know why. I think if, like, once a fair few people have left the house, if there's not someone up and about, like, potentially either, like, getting sorted for something or, like, just being, you know, getting on with their day, she started crying at the gate. And, like, maybe I should be waking up a bit earlier. I think that is something I want to figure out. I'm just trying to figure it out, because, there's a few people living here. One bathroom, it's not great. It's not great. I lost my train of thought. We were talking about pathetic toast and Emerald, and yeah, so then lunchtime rolls around. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, I've been going off of pizza pitters for a little while now. They're just not hitting the spot anymore. And so I've been having just, like, these soft pizzas with cheese and crisps and stuff, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to get kind of tired of them too. I'm gonna be honest, today lunch just felt like a real inconvenience, which is deeply upsetting. Like, I know I'm not the best when it comes to food or cooking or this, that, or the other, but genuinely, the absolute joy that I feel when I feel like I've, like, put effort into lunch, like when I came up with the pizza pitta, for example, like, oh no, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous, and as such, I make things difficult for myself. Let's be honest, that's what it is, isn't it? So then, yeah, had lunch. By some miracle, it took me forever because I did not know what I wanted to have. And I'm gonna be honest, I think tomorrow morning, tomorrow lunchtime, I'm just gonna look to see if we've got corn in the freezer. And then I'll just make a whole bunch of it and I'll just, like, pick at it throughout the week for my lunch, maybe. Hello, Cass. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just talking about my horrific food habits. Because apparently I didn't leave that last stream. Oh, and then because of everything going on with Emmy and stuff, I ended up eating really late. And I was struggling to figure out what I wanted. But, like, I was kind of hungry. And then I ate really late, and because I was aware that I was going to have stream, I ended up rushing. And then I gave myself a tummy ache. Oh, I'm not very good at this, chat. I'm going to be honest. Well, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be so fine. It'll be so fine. Oh, but yes, that's why I'm running late for stream, and I feel really bad about it, because what do you mean I've only been live for 15 minutes and it's already 8:30? Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, so the problem is, when we start late, I like having this chatty part at the start of the stream, and we can just yap for a bit. But, knowing how late we're starting, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, you know? But, I don't know. I think it's nice to, like, let people in a little bit. One thing I have been thinking about. So, so, you know when I've just hit the go live button and I've got my starting soon scene? This thing. Yeah. Usually, we stay on starting soon for maybe like 6 or 7 minutes. Do people like that it's 6 or 7 minutes? Or like, do they wish it was shorter? Or, because as we all know, the nature of discourse is cyclical. And every once in a while, starting soon screens is a very popular topic to discuss. If you should have them, how long they should be, the point of having them, this, that, and the other, you know? And, like, I don't know. Sometimes I worry that mine are a bit long. Because, like, I don't have a set timer for them. I just pick whatever song from this playlist that I want to use. And then we just roll with it. And I don't know. Sometimes I worry that they're too long. But then, like, today, because I wanted to use In the Balance, that was only 4 minutes. I'm like, ooh. I don't know. Sorry, I stabbed myself. You wouldn't have been able to see that. I moved my hand closer to my mouth than I thought it was. Oh, good time in my opinion. I hope. Because, like, in my head, it's kind of like, well, let's give people a chance to come in here. You know, they can grab a drink, they can grab snacks, any of that stuff that they fancy doing. And then also, we can maybe get the first set of ads out of the way before stuff's even happened. But then, yeah, admittedly, I don't know what time all that stuff happens, so, like, it's in theory rather than practice, you know? You know? But, oh, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, chat. An awful lot of thinking. And a lot of it's been about my Discord server. Oh my gosh, Discord mention. I've been thinking about things. So, I'm very keen to either find or write a short guide for how to use the raid helper bot, should anyone want to do like a little looking for group post in my server, which, like, by the way, people can also like just post screenshots of like a party finder they've got waiting to fill, or like just ask. Honestly, but then there's also been some other stuff, like, I don't know, like, would people want like some like Final Fantasy specific roles just so, oh yeah, that person, they like to play healer, you know? I don't know. I'm like, I fear that I am thinking too much about too much, and it's making me almost panic, you know? I don't know. Is that silly? Is that silly? I think okay, so I think not the problem as such, but I think part of why I've been like this recently is by streamlining my short form stuff. I have more time to work on bigger project stuff like YouTube videos. And I don't know. I feel like there's a change of pace to the workflow, you know? Because like with the shorts, it's like one in, one out, onto the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Whereas like with the longest form stuff, we're like, yeah, we have to figure out this and this and this. And then like, I'm gonna be honest, gang, I don't know. So I've been basically posting the same videos to TikTok and YouTube Shorts, yeah? Like pretty much the exact same thing. Not that I'm starting to wonder if that's a mistake, but YouTube Shorts feels like this whole other beast. I'm gonna be honest. So, I don't know. Like, as much as I have the short form workflow pretty much streamlined at this point for what I had been doing, I'm now, like, panicking. I'm like, oh, should I revisit it? Should I, figure out how to do this different kind of short form and like get that going and this, that, and the other. And like, I'm not explaining myself very well, but something about like YouTube Shorts value watch time almost like the only thing YouTube values more than watch time is how much people stay versus swipe away, you know? And as such, apparently it's like an actual thing that on YouTube Shorts, the shorter your video is by default, the kind of trickier it is in a way. Because, like, 100% of a 20-second video is gonna be less than 90% of a 40-second video. Or, like, something wild like that. I don't know. I need to look into it. It's weird. Absolutely weird. I thought about my starting soon screen. I know what I wanted to say. So basically, we all know that I have not played Final Fantasy XIV for the longest time in the world. I might have a good few hours, don't get me wrong. I might have a good few hours. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't know if I can say I'm a relatively new player, but like, you know, I started in Shadowbringers, late Shadowbringers at that, you know? And I've always had a bit of a problem in terms of like catching up and doing content like when it comes out. I've been getting better though. I've been getting so much better. And I really want to keep it up. And I had a real reminder of why when I was sitting with my little starting soon screen on. Because when In the Balance was playing, I saw in the video, which the person has like the lyrics on, yeah, I looked over and I've never seen that mechanic before. Admittedly, I've done the raid twice, but like I've never seen that mechanic before. And I'm like, hey, I'm missing out. I gotta do stuff more often, like as soon as it comes out. Genuinely. Hey, Navel Night! How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I have not long eaten, and as such, we are struggling a little bit. And I'm struggling to comprehend how it's already 20 to 9. We've just been having a bit of a chat. I was gonna say we're doing Path to Mentor Roulette tonight, and we're probably not gonna get too much of it done realistically, which is you know, that's a shame. It sucks. But yeah, we need to have a bit of a conversation about Path to Mentor Roulette. Live? Hell yeah! We love that. Ready for your long weekend? Ooh! We love a long weekend. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, but Yang, we need to have a conversation about Path to Mentor Roulette. And I don't really know how to have this conversation. It's kind of, you know? But basically, I love it when you all jump in. I love getting to do content with you all. How the fuck do I word this? We'll have it once I'm done with work Friday, because Monday off. Ooh, okay. Couple days left. You got this. Have you got any plans for the long weekend, or just enjoy and chilling the hell out? But basically, I have been... I have been streamlining my short form content so I can work more on longer YouTube videos. And you know, it's going pretty well, I think, maybe. But I've mentioned this in my Discord server a couple times, I think, but the self-doubt kind of gets to you a little bit. But basically, I think I have identified a little bit of a, I don't know, weak spot in the Path to Mentor Roulette videos. Like, I watch a few other creators in the space, yeah. And, you know, I've not seen anyone do Path to Mentor Roulette, but I've seen other people have certain, I don't know, challenges doesn't feel like the right word, but, you know, element when they play the game, such as either like Mentor Roulette itself, or this, that, or the other, however many times, like that kind of thing, you know? And basically... Sorry, I love this song, it got in my brain. Video games? Hell yeah! Cats with the 15 stream streak! Thank you! Never have self-doubt. I'm playing my game windowed for you so I can be present. Aw, B. That's sweet. But essentially, you know, I don't think I'm the kind of person that's just gonna, like, start shit-talking players, whether it be people I know or not. But I think the stuff that makes other people's videos of a similar topic more engaging is when they talk about things that they've noticed other players are doing. You know? I try to think of, like, examples without mentioning, like, actual creators' names. I'm worried it's just gonna seem like I'm ripping people off. But, you know, I like watching Mentor Roulette videos. I've watched many a Mentor Roulette video from many a creator. But I think the commentary that kind of talks about what other people are doing, like, maybe this is my self-doubt, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the commentary that they're doing, where they are talking about what other people are doing, rather than, like, focusing on themselves and what they're doing, I think that's more entertaining than what I've been working on, if that makes sense. Because there's also an element where, like, so I'm editing clips where we've had, like, a full, like, party for a dungeon, yeah? And obviously, you know, that's so cool. I don't want to, not encourage people to play the game and certainly, like, you know, not play on stream, this, that, or the other, but it's very much like, because I'm playing with, a lot of the time, not even just viewers, just straight up playing with my friends on stream, I don't want to be a bit of a bitch about how people are playing, you know? Not that I think I would with, like, general players, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, what's this warrior doing? Why aren't they using bloodwetting? Like, I'm not going to do that if it's someone I know, you know? Like, you want to go for warrior first? Because I thought that... I was trying to think of, like, something that someone in chat would be able to relate to as an example to, like, make the point of, like, I don't know. And as such, I've been questioning my whole worldview. I've been questioning my whole worldvieiew about why it's okay for me to mention these things about other people that I play with, but not my own friends. So I've been kind of like, oh, I've been falling apart a little bit. Oh, you can bitch at me all you like. I know I'm a terrible player. No, Nadeko. No. It's like, you know, I don't think I would bitch at normal people. I don't think I would. I just overthink. And as such, I don't know. Basically, I don't know what to do about paths to Mentor Roulette. Let the bitchiness flow. I mean... I don't know, like, would you bitch at normal people? Like, okay, so I think bitch is, like, too strong. But I feel like mentioning... I don't know. I feel like... I don't think I'm a bitchy player. I don't think I'm a bitchy player. But I feel like when it comes to commenting on how my friends are playing the game, I might be a bit softer. I don't know. But I'm also like, is that really bad of me? Oh, but yes, hello. Penston. I'm so fine. Hey, can I call you Dup? Hey, Dup. And hey, Navel Dad, welcome in. How are you both doing today? I am so sorry that you walked in on me rambling. I have been overthinking lately. And I'm worried that my content isn't interesting enough on YouTube because I play with my friends, basically. That's the TLDR here. I've been overthinking Twitch. The overthinking's real, isn't it? Oh, the overthinking is so real. But you know what I have been doing while I have been overthinking all this? I've been working on other content stuff. I have spent the last 2 days scripting a video that the self-doubt is far lesser on. It's still there, don't get me wrong, and I feel like it always probably will be. But I have very much just discovered you just have to do the thing. You might be overthinking it, and you just kind of have to throw it out there before the overthinking gets too much, honestly. I spent a week checking different people on Twitch. I say, man, it all feels so fake. You think? You think so? Interesting. Honestly, I'm not sure I know how to be fake. If nothing else, a couple weeks ago, literally, absolutely sobbing on stream. Oh. I think it's why, like, when I'm, like, rambling, I will just be like, wait, no, how do I how do I say this the way that I mean it? Yeah, like, everyone's way too kind to people they don't owe an ounce. Like, I guess that's... I think it's kind of like, if people are streaming, they want to be nice to people that are new in hopes that, you know, maybe they want to stick around and be part of the community. Not in, like, a kissing ass kind of way, or at least that's not what it is for me, but be kind, but don't overdo it. Like, I think there is a level there, you know? I think some people probably might eventually start kissing ass, but I just want the best tunes in the game. Real! I quite often use this song on my starting soon screen. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Gosh, Twitch ads becoming so long these days. No, not it go. I need to have things set up better so I actually know when ads are happening. Because I feel like way back when, I used to know when ads were happening. But now, I don't. Someone says in the chat, I'm like, no! Back from being stressed. Oh no, Cass! What are you stressed about? If you want to share, that is. No, you don't need to at all. But, you know. So how long you played Final Fantasy XIV, might I ask? So I started playing just before 5.5 came out. Let me actually come over to the game scene real quick. I started playing... Actually, I should turn the music off real quick. If I'm in the game. Professional streamer. Totally. I started playing just before the event to get this snowman came out. So, yeah. Not too long, realistically. Late Shadowbringers, like... but then if I do /playtime... Let me, shimmy... blah, this a little bit, just so you can see... Yeah. Yeah, so, my playtime. Since just before 5.5 launched. 5.5? No, 5.4! 5.4. 5.4. It was just before the last Tear of Eden. Yeah, 5.4. Yeah, 490 days, 22 hours and 59 minutes. That you got addicted. Yeah. Something like that. Very much something like that. Oh. How long was that time I spent AFK? Not much. Admittedly, recently it has more so because I've been focusing in on the hunt where I'm getting closer to getting my Centurio Tiger. But all in all, that's been the odd day where I've accidentally left my PC on overnight and fallen asleep. But generally, I've not looked too badly, I don't think. I don't think much of it's AFK time. We're getting there! What command, by the way? What do you mean for playtime? /playtime, if you want to know your... Yeah. Honestly, just social anxiety stuff. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cass. Sorry to hear that. More playtime than me, and I started out at 1.0. Oh, no. Every single day, I wish I had discovered the game just a little bit sooner, even. Every single day. But alas, I was not that lucky. Oh, I do like this game an awful lot, though. I can't check playtime on my main account, no money. Oh no! No. I do have a Discord server, if anyone fancies joining and hanging out. And as such, if they do get to check out playtime stuff, then then we love yapping away about that kind of thing in my server. Gang, how long do we think it'll take before people start trying, like, sharing each other's UI again? Oh, peak, honestly. Nanako alone is 24 days and 10 hours. Ooh, hell yeah. Oh. Okay, so the plan for tonight, thing is we're over in game now anyway. The plan for tonight, we are continuing the Path to Mentor Roulette thing. For anyone who is new here, I have a mentor crown that I should be putting on my head for this, actually. So I'm going to do that real quick. Real quick. There we go. And basically, we are playing through every duty in the game required for Mentor Roulette. I thought I heard a dog. I didn't hear a dog. I'm playing through every duty in the game required for Mentor Roulette on a healer. Important detail that. And for every... where is it? Where's my tab? For every 3 mistakes. For every 3 mistakes. Studio mode. That one, and then this one. Yeah. For every 3 mistakes. Based off the duty mechanics, so if I stand in an AoE, get a Vone up, that kind of stuff. We spin the wheel! Ah! And there's a whole bunch of stuff on here. And I'm always looking for more suggestions over on my Discord server. But we have a whole bunch of things. We can have chat choosing stuff. Glam-based ones, like a Realm Reborn glam, Bunny Girl glam. Putting a safety Dorito icon above my head. A whole bunch of things. I don't think I owe a wheel starting out this stream, but who knows what mistakes we'll wander into today. Who's back over here? Yeah, we good. Cat's 272 days. Ooh, nice. Wait, that was a 396 hours thingy. Yeah, there was. I don't think we even had any strikes going into this stream, thinking about it. Because normally I make note of those for when I post the schedule for the week. And there didn't seem to be any notes this week. So, also, I forgot to mention, I made a spreadsheet. I made a spreadsheet to tick off the duties. I explain it all in a YouTube video that I made. Yeah. But basically, I'm really torn. I'm thinking the videos that I make from doing this could be better if I don't play with a whole bunch of people I know, but I don't know for sure. And as such, I don't really know what to do. But I'm gonna be honest, today's gonna be a shorter stream anyway. 1, I'm not feeling entirely well, and 2, it's already 9 o'clock. So I don't know how long we'll be going for today. So we might stick to trials and raids again. Just to try and get through a few of them. Because I feel like if we do dungeons, we might only get 1 or 2 done. So... Checking your tag, you're playing the same server as me? I'm on Louis Soir! Hehehe. Are you also on Louis Soir? Hell yeah! Yeah, I love it when people from Louis Soir stop by and chat. There's been a few of them now, actually. I do enjoy it, honestly. Very much enjoy it. My main is on that. Nice. Is it a character that we might recognize, mayhaps? Or... yeah, no strikes at the start. Okay. So, given that we are doing trials and raids. Is there anyone who would like to jump in? Because, like, you know, normally we don't have like a full party going into trials and raids, so I don't mind bringing some people in on this. Okay, send Cass an invite. Anyone else would like to jump in, you are more than welcome to, and if that changes after a few duties, just let me know. We'll see what we can do. The way we figure this out, so what's it I've been rolling? Like out of 76, I think. Out of 78 is what I've been rolling. Okay. So yeah. No, the trials are okay. So basically, I have the extremes on this list as well, but we're not counting the extremes right this very second because I am trying to organize specific sessions for my FC and my Discord server community so that we can specifically set out to do the extremes. Yeah. Not sure you have use of me as I'm still far behind in the MSQ. I mean, Nanako. Most of these things are not I don't know. Basically, what we can do, I'll roll the dice, let you know what duties it is, and you can let me know if you want to jump in. How about that? Because I don't know, Nanako, I don't know how much side content you've been doing, or this, that, or the other, you know? What was it? / random 78. We rolled a 70! If I found my spreadsheet. We rolled a 70, so that is going to give us... Ooh! M6! M6, and then which trial? I don't know how many trials there are, so it might not be any trial. Yeah, Okay, let's do M6. Let's do M6. Who's ready to go say hi to Sugar Riot? M6. Oh, gang, I was watching. Is it Dropout? That Game Changer show. I haven't seen that before. Wait, Helldat, is one of these you? But yeah, so I was watching Dropout's Game Changer show. I think today's the first time I've seen it, honestly. Like, I think I might have like been in the VC when other people were watching it one time, but I think I had other stuff I was doing maybe. But like I think it's like the first one I actually like, yeah, you know what? I'm watching this. It's so the episodes I saw, absolute laugh, absolutely brilliant. I kind of want to watch it all now, which is only mildly problematic because apparently there's a whole bunch of episodes. And to add on to it, it has only made me want to host more FC events. It has only made me want to host more FC events. Which is only mildly problematic at this current point in time, you know? But I think we should all keep our eyes out for a game of Rue says, you know? So playtime, 37 days, 1 hour and 40. But it might be 50 and I also have an alt. Ooh, okay. I see. I don't know how long it's gonna take for M6 to pop, but I hope it's not too long. Like, I know we're on Chaos. If I have to hop over to Light, I will. But let's not think about that right now, shall we? I think it'd be really funny if we played Rue Says. Because the way, like, that Sam swaps it out for, like, Simon, I could swap her out for Ruth, and I think that would trip people up. I think that would be fun. Like, Ruth says, run to the Aetherite and back. Ruth says, don't come back after all. I think people are out. I said Ruth says don't come back, not Rue says. Oh, no, but genuinely, like, watching Game Changer, like, there's very much been two effects from watching Game Changer. The first of which has been hosting FC events and getting a little funky with them. And the second has been just straight up wanting to do that in real life, in all honesty. Like, oh, I don't know. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Seems like it'd be a lot of fun. So I'm not super in the mood for tank. No, it's all good, Cass. You know, I'm always down for people to play what they want to. But I make it cool to get others. How so? You mean like throwing it out in FC chat, or? Oh. Can do. I'm a little worried about this queue, honestly, but obviously in an ideal world, because obviously I've just had my whole ramble about how I'm worried that my content isn't as good as it could be because I'm soft for my friends. Something I dislike with my main is how messy my character is. How so? Do you mean like in design, or like differences in levels for classes, or what do you mean by that? Even just like inventory and retainers. Oh, felt so many classes here and there not focused on anything. That's fair. That's fair. What classes do you tend to enjoy playing? Armory as well. Oh, I feel that. Oh, I feel that. Mine's not the worst it's ever been, but it's not great. Definitely not the worst it's been. But there was a time where it just wouldn't let me change classes. Very recently, actually. Because my armory chest was full. Oh. Oh, sorry, chat. I need to stretch my legs real quick. Oh. I think I'm gonna, like, start doing yoga in the mornings again. I'm gonna be honest, like, I think I'm reaching that point in my life where, you know what? Maybe I will start doing yoga in the mornings again. I used to do, when I was at uni, I used to do, like, yoga in the afternoons. Like, in my little flat. Because there was just about enough space for my little, like, exercise mat, yeah? Which my sister has stolen from me. I really want a new one, because she stole it from me. But now it's kind of like, admittedly, an exercise mat would help me significantly with this next part, but I own Ring Fit Adventure. I enjoy Ring Fit Adventure. My bedroom does not have the space for Ring Fit Adventure. Oh. Dragoon and White Mage. And Red Mage is fun, but I'm bad. Ooh. Oh, I see. I quite like White Mage. It's not my favorite. I'm an Astrologian player like through and through, honestly. But oh, you know, I'm not looking to diss White Mage. I'm not looking to diss White Mage. Did you see the dev panel for the Evolve jobs at FanFest? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on Dragoon and White Mage, because they were both shown. And hey, even if you think you're bad at a class, you can always improve, and you're probably better than you think you are anyway. Oh. Wait, sorry, I just have to check. See chat. Oh. I'm not going to read out loud the comparison that one of the FC members has just made about me. I'll keep an eye out in case anyone can join, but thank you guys, thank you. I miss that sadly, I've been working a lot recently. That's fair. There's a few videos floating around. There's one of the dev panel itself that I believe is up on YouTube, and then there's some creators that have kind of like summarized in some of their videos, if you are interested at all. There are some interesting things and some mildly divisive things. Read the call out. Okay. Fellow Orb members, your leader needs assistance. We do be queuing for M6 DT normal raids. No, sorry, DT normal raids. Should you be able to join, may we ask for your aid post-haste. And then, you know what, Cass? Bepsy deserved a penalty for that. I love Bepsy, but... This is... Okay, so I kind of need to... I fear that I never figured out a backup plan for if a duty wouldn't pop. So, what do we think about rolling almost like a queue of duties? So, like, because we rolled 70, we got M6, then we roll again, let's say we get, like, A4 or something, yeah? And then we can queue for both raids, or, like, you know, more than two, but you know what I mean. And then that just means we get in on something. How do you feel about that? Cass, would you be open to that? Because, like... Oh, never mind. I just had to start threatening it. Cool. What I wish is I could clean up my character, like remove jobs until I want to play them again. Oh no. It's tricky. It's tricky. Is it possible you could like try to get a bunch of them to like level 40 and then just have them all there maybe? I don't know. Everyone feels super differently about these kinds of things, so, you know, if I suggest something that's like absolutely no way in hell, then it's okay. I love the Arcadian raids. Have I ever told you that, chat? Have I ever told you just how much I love the Arcadian raids? I tried doing 96 hours. Oh yeah, no, that's fair, actually. My bad. Huh. Okay.
What inspiration will you give me?
Hit buttons. I need to remember this fight, because it's been a little while since I've been in here. Definitely been a little while since I've been in here, actually. My headset feels too big. What the hell?
Perhaps I'll draw
I think the music should be a little bit louder. Why am I not messing it up for the stream? Because I know if I have Vamp Patel too loud, I can't use the footage. Like, over on OBS, this looks like it's still in the right area, but how is it in comparison to my voice chat? Because, like, you know, if I want to be able to maybe edit the stuff, you know? I think the Scholar's a first timer. They're in cutscene. Yeah, we're safe there. Maybe I just want to do Savage again. Maybe that's like... I don't know. I've been doing a lot of extremes lately. Like... I want to have more of a confidence to do them on stream. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, despite all of my... I've eaten really late, I got a tummy ache. It's really craving some extremes, you know? I'm gonna come into melee range. Pick the pieces up.
What's your favorite color?
I like pink. Chat, what's your favorite color? Okay. Like, the stuff in here is not gonna hit very hard, is it? Like, I'm worried in my head, because it used to. But it just isn't going to, is it? Like, this is normal raids from the previous tier. And we're not even on patch for the latest tier anymore. So I think it'll be good. I think. Surely. Red and blue, purple and midnight blue. Oh, we got some blue lovers in the chat. I see. Gang, who's your favorite Arcadian fighter? That's another very important question. I believe it is fundamental to me understanding you as my viewers, you know? I think you can tell a lot about someone based off of who their favorite Arcadian fighter is. Fine, we're fine. And then through here. Yeah, we good. We star. Press my cards. Yeah, I don't need to panic. We're fine in here. People aren't getting hit. Stuff's not going wrong. Tyrant, from what I've seen, don't have any unlocked. Oh. Wait. Night out of night. Have you finished Storm Trap? Because I know you mentioned getting crafters to 100, but you're making me wonder now. Yeah, I did nothing. I know, like, we did a fair few things up, admittedly, but sometimes I wish content wouldn't drop off quite so quickly. The favourite what fighter? Arcadian. So, the Dawn Trail normal raids.
When you can't decide on one thing.
You can come up here. This will be safe. You can throw cards out.
What do you think of this?
Wait, I just saw the second part of your Tyrant comment. Match. Fair. I'm gonna be honest. Heavyweight tier. I kinda put Elizon's back on the map. I've never been against them, don't get me wrong. But I just, there's a little something for them, you know? Otherwise Lindworm's music? No, real. Real. I didn't even see what happened. I was looking over at chat and I feel really bad. Oh. I haven't got an Arcadian unlocked yet. Level 100 summoner. No. I love it. I love the Arcadian. If any time, like, you know, hanging about my Discord server or anything, you kind of want to jump in on them, then... Oh, that looked like they were going to leave us to die then! To be fair, what do you mean we're killing this early? What do you mean we're killing this early? It's mad. Wow. Wow. But yeah, Navel Knight, no pressure at all. But if you ever want to and want to like get in there with people, I love the raids, so I will happily jump in. I might need stuff for some classes that I have forgotten to gear. Mayhaps. Potentially. Sure, why not? Why not? Same, I think I never heard the name, I think. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe I shouldn't talk too much about the Arcadian then. I don't know. My thoughts about Tyrant and Dancing Green should never be said in church. No, you're so real for that. You're so real for that. That's how I feel about Vamp Fatale. Not that I go to church but you get what I'm hinting at. Yeah, I do. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh. Like, you know, I'm kind of in a similar boat, you know? Like, I feel like the things that I should, that I'd say to about Vamp Fatale shouldn't be said in church, but I would like to, V, you beat me to it! V, you beat me to it! I was gonna say something about, being in a church with Vamp Fatale, but you actually beat me to it. Oh. Hey, Taxi! Welcome in again. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Favorite Arcadian, lore-wise, Howling Wolf. Personally? Or personally? Is Vamp Fatale? Hell yeah. But Vamp Fatale is gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you know what? I would talk about Vamp Fatale. I can't even. Oh, it's fine. My brain went priest, Emmett and Selk. No, you know. My favorite color is blue, obviously. My favorite Arcadian fighter is either Tyrant or Howling Blade. No, honestly, Cass, that's very you, I think. That's very you. Apparently I have characters, but I'm not sure which to start on. One's on Primal and the other is on Crystal. Oh. I'm not too familiar with any data center server culture, but I do I was gonna say I do, however, know that Balmung is congested. But like, I was gonna say that I don't ask me how I know this, but I realised that made it sound worse. Oh. Which one is Balmung? Balmung is on Crystal, I believe. Yeah. I might be wrong, but Crystal as a data center can be known to be quite roleplay based. Generally. Primal, I think Primal used to be like a raiding data center, but then they opened up data center travel and everyone went to Aether. But do not worry about this because they are making it so you can just kind of join whoever is in your region. So all of the European people can play together, you know? But yeah, like for NA as well. Yeah. Oh, they're looking to Uldar and Balmung is what I've been told. Yeah, no, so like a lot of what I've heard is Balmung is actually primarily tourists. Like, it's apparently from what I've heard, it ended up becoming one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. Like the whole light is the raiding data center, you know? It's mainly Balmung for RPing. Yeah. Admittedly, I am in England. I am European. I don't play on American data centers. But I had heard some of the servers were kind of RP focused, or at least like they had RP communities. I don't know. I'm not overly familiar, but things don't matter too much. The main thing is like regarding being part of an FC, honestly, because where they're making it so that you can do party finder with anyone within the region, they're also you can also like travel between data centers and servers on the data center. So the biggest thing is just like being part of an FC. It's like crazy idea. Okay, crazy idea. Hear me out. If you are interested in joining an FC taxi, go onto the Lodestone website and look at the community finder for FCs for the 2 servers that those characters are on. See if there's any that take your interest. And then go from there. Like Loki, I think I think that might be the play. I'm a pretty casual player. That's fair. Admittedly, a lot of the server vibe identity stuff has gotten a little blender juicy because of self-fulfilling prophecies like light is the raiding data center, Aether is the raiding data center, you know? So you know, it's a little soupy, but the game is reaching a point where literally later this year, pretty much the only thing that's gonna matter for which server you're on is being able to access your retainer and being part of an FC. So like it's not too bad these days. And chaos exists. Chaos is chaos. I've never left chaos, haven't you? Honestly, like, Light's a little bit overhyped. Sorry, Reizu, if you can hear this. Light's a little bit overhyped. No, the main interesting thing, if you go to Light, yeah, it's just getting to see how busy these cities are. But it's because everyone's traveled over there, you know? Oh, it's crazy. Crazy. I need to scroll up and chat. You guys are talking a lot today. Until Famfrit is raid focused. Wait, which data center is Famfrit on? For legal reasons, I would like it to be stricken from the record that the client said she was English. Unfortunately, I am based in the UK. I don't like tea. I like fish and chips. sometimes. Stuff and things. I played on NA, got my first rating tier clear on NA. I'm also a Brit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Which tier was it? Which tier was it? And Dawn, hell yeah. Going for you too. And yeah, what the hell are you doing on Adamantoise? You're juicy? You're a bug? What do you mean? What do you mean? Chaos is the French data center? No. The French should... Okay, no. I was going to say the French rule on Moogle, but that's not true, because we have French people in the FC. And FC is your guild in this game, yeah. Yeah. It's the guild equivalent in a Final Fantasy. Free company. I don't know if I said free company or if I've just been abbreviating it to FC this whole time. That's a lot of venues. The only thing is, a lot of people break down the European data centers as Light is for raiding, Chaos is for venues. But Light does have a whole bunch of venues. Like, if you head over to Light, there's still a whole bunch of them advertising in Party Finder. It's not a Chaos exclusive thing at all. Crazy. I see your guild and I must ask, how? Okay, so I've made my guild through a few methods over the years. My biggest recommendation, so I don't do endgame crafting, okay? I can't be bothered with it. It does not please me. I do not enjoy it. I just don't do it, quite frankly. So, when it comes to making gil, we gotta get creative, you know? And as such, a lot of my gil has been made through finding a piece, like one of the furniture items in the game. It's pretty annoying. I talk with my hands a lot, so I end up staying still in game a lot. Oh, I'm gonna have to start doing the face cam streams again, just so you can see I'm talking with my hands. But basically, what I did for a good majority of my guild, I think, I found a furniture item that was selling pretty regularly, you know? Like one of those almost like core pieces when it comes to housing design. And I made a whole bunch of them. And then I just waited. It worked pretty well. It's not what I'm currently doing for Gil, because I've kind of like slowed down on Gil stuff a little bit at the moment. But that is, you know, it's something I'd recommend. Picking a furniture item that you can craft reasonably, making a whole bunch of them, assuming that they are ones that sell reasonably. You can check on the item history on the market board, and you can see how often they sell. If it's something that like sells a whole bunch of, go for it. I'm not even joking. There was one point I literally had all 4 of my retainers exclusively selling this one furniture item. It's actually brilliant. Actually brilliant. I've been testing a different strategy lately. But I'm worried if I talk too much about it now, it might mislead people a little bit. But I've been looking... I don't think it's as sustainable long-term, potentially, and it might vary depending on what server you're on. But I've been doing some lower-level gear crafting, basically. Just basically stuff that doesn't have any listings. I just make... Assuming it's something that I can make with like 3 button presses at most, yeah? If it's more than that, I don't bother. And as such, it has to be anything from like last expansion and prior, basically. If there's no listings, I make a couple of them, and I throw them up there. And I'm gonna be honest, people... I don't want to admit how much people are willing to pay, because I feel kind of bad about it, honestly. You don't like tea? No, I don't. No, I don't. I like hot chocolate. Like, I wish I liked tea. Maybe there's a tea out there that I do like, but I don't. Thinking back, I heard you say something juicy. I would be such a brilliant streamer if I knew what I had just said. Let's at least get queuing again if we're gonna keep yapping. 7. Where does that put us on the thing? Let me actually... I'm not on the right account! No, it's fine. We'll worry about it later. So... 7 gives us Alexander 4 and Navel Hard, but we've done both of them. So we are going to do Alexander 3. Did we do Thorn March? I feel like we did Thorn March recently, but it's not been ticked off. Did we do it for something else? No, it's the Navel Hard. Let's just do the normal Navel, shall we? Alexander 3 and normal Navel. Okay, wait check. Alexander 3. And... I can't... Okay, let's do Alexander first. What's wrong with Perfect Alexander? Look, I'm sorry, gang. I have never been in the fight before. I'm sorry. Do I even have it unlocked? Ultimate Raid. No, I don't even have T unlocked. I think this is the problem. I don't have T unlocked. And I think that's the issue here, in all honesty. Incredible amount of opinions today. I know. I'm just off on one. I'm absolutely off on one. Best tier Shadowbringers, so ending on Titan 7. Oh, hell yeah! You might for the following tier. Ooh. No, I wish I got into this game so much sooner. I wish I allowed myself to have the confidence for harder content so much sooner. You got a boatload of gil, can't see how much, but it's a lot. So it's 158 million. 811,485. That is how much gil I have. How come a bloody contradiction? A broke endgame crafter? Damn, how? I'm gonna be honest, like, as much as the method of, like, crafting all of the endgame gear and pots and all this, that, and the other, as much as it seems really effective for, like, making a lot of gil, I feel like the stress of keeping up with the constant undercutting of those very specific days is too much for me. I don't want to deal with that. And as such, I basically just craft items where I can hit the high quality button on. Like, literally. It's potentially quite bad of me, I know. But I just don't care for endgame crafting very much. Do you like coffee? No, I don't. I don't like coffee. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it's helped by the fact that one of my exes would drink coffee, and then when we kissed, his mouth just tasted like cold coffee. And I didn't really like it, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, going stream to you laughing, this is the correct stream. Oh, hell yeah, Phoenix, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? We are having an absolute laugh as we try to continue Path to Mentor Roulette. As a coffee drinker, I heard that before. Wait, is that just a thing that happens? Wait, is the cold coffee mouth kiss a real thing? Was that not just my ex? Yes, it's like a copy. Oh no. Oh no. To be fair, admittedly, in everyone else's defense, like ever, I'm pretty sure that kissing me just tastes like Robinson's apple and blackcurrant squash. Like, genuinely, with how much of the stuff I drink, I'm pretty sure that, like, you know. Oh, I didn't realize that was like an actual thing. Like, I guess it makes sense. It would be really weird for it to be a thing that, like, only my ex had, you know? But, like, I don't know. I've clearly not kissed coffee drinkers enough, huh? But, yeah, like, you know, this person that I'm on about, it's been like a decade since I dated them, so, you know. I feel like I've thrown out barely any heals. I feel really bad. Standing outside cops, they're asking if people want to kiss. Real. Just to find out if this is a thing. For science, you know? Oh. I made a habit of brushing my teeth after coffee. Oh. Interesting. That's not the button I thought it was. I'm fine. Oh. I hit the wrong button and we are leaving before we can grab loot. Okay, so the Navel hard next. No, Navel normal next. I'm ready to fuck up someone's leveling roulette. We're gonna mess up this person's leveling roulette so badly. Well, these two people, you know. This leveling roulette. Ooh. And before we get sprouts and I actually get borderline maternal, you know. I spent the last 10 days working towards making gear I can do new story content with. Oh, really? Like, I guess you mean like the crafted gear, like the courtly lovers stuff. Do you mean? Yeah, back at 7.3, I was like, you know what? I am going to catch up with my crafters. I'm going to make all of my crafting gear. And I'm actually gonna learn to do endgame crafting and enjoy it. I think I made it about a day. Because, like, half of my problem, it won't show up now because I've updated my gear sense very much thanks to Reizu in chat. But basically, my crafting gear throughout the majority of Dawn Trail has been the final tier of the Endwalker crafting and gathering gear. Which, admittedly, I was very fortunate to have in the first place, thanks to my partner and friends for my birthday a few years ago. But, I never upgraded that gear, and as such, I kind of like, wait, how do I do this? So, we're gonna try again for Evercold to at least kind of stay up, maybe? I'm so ready to mess up someone's leveling roulette. It's gonna be peak. No, brush your teeth after orange juice. I can't remember. Is that because, like, it's actually, like, bad for stuff, or is it just that it tastes bad? I don't drink orange juice, I'm gonna be honest. I much prefer apple juice. I tried an extreme Ramu earlier. Half the team were first timers. It didn't go well. Oh no. Oh, did you like jump into Party Finder or it, or were you queuing for it? honestly, the extremes can be a bit of a step up when you're like getting into things. It's one that I still need to do for Path to Mentor Roulette. Phoenix. I can't remember which server you're on, which data center, but if you're on a European data center, we'll see if we can get you in for when I have to do that for Path to Mentor Roulette if you want. Or, you know, any of the others. Basically, what I need to try and figure out how to do, because for these, I want to invite people from my FC to participate, as well as people from my stream community if I can. And I'm just trying to, like, figure out the balance of it all, you know? Doing cutscene? First timer? Level 70? Maybe not first timer, they just haven't disabled. Interesting, interesting. Wait, I got my cards in here? Hell yeah! Oh, what's a burst phase? Oh. Now there's a skip levels. No, they're not, Dawn. Like, a level 70 monk is not a skip. It was 70, not 90. Yeah, 70. I should throw out a heal, maybe. Oh, I don't have that one! What do you mean? Helios and not expected Helios. Hello? Okay. Well. Oh. It's spinning. Spinning. Oh. By the way, it threw me for a loop that your gear isn't in your... That your gear isn't in inventory? Wait, what do you mean? Like mine personally? Or... What a heal! We don't need to top people up, it's fine. I'm gonna be in the jail, no! Yeah, not played in a while. I needed to make the 750 crafting gathering gear, meld it all, and go make Courtly Lover's gear. Yeah, like, oh, I just don't have it in me. I super admire anyone who does, like, don't get me wrong. But I think my problem was where I hadn't kept up with some basic crafting and gathering gear. Like, I literally only had my Indicator's gear from the end of Endwalker. And as such, I had no, like, in-between sets, and I had no idea where to go. It was really troublesome. I know it's logging in on Mog Station, I don't even own Dawn Trout, no! Oh, that's right. GG. And I'm going to jump out of there. Cass, we're gonna go grab the S rank. Oh, ba 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 ba. Cass, are you coming with for the S rank? I might throw us in a party finder for it. So, let me know if you're coming with or not. Oh. Okay, where are we heading? Okay, I'll throw us into a party finder. And then after this, we'll leave and I'll get you back in the party. This one's gonna die so quickly, being a Realm Reborn one. Lady Renette. This translates to, like, ugly something or, like, stupid something in French, apparently. I can't confirm or deny, because I am not French and I have, like, an English primary school trying to teach French level of French. At best. Oh, no, there was that one stream, wasn't there? There was that one stream where I was, like, trying to, like... I was just saying teeny tiny little bit, you know? Oh. No question if you don't mind. What are your opinions on ether currents? Just unlock them, and to me, I find it kind of annoying that I have to do them, that I have to now do them just to unlock flying again. Like, kind of. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, yeah? So, Aether Currents, we used to have to find double the amount. So if I go to like Dawn Drought, we got a whole bunch you gotta find, you know? we you used to have to find so many more. But okay. I have mixed opinions on the system because yes, it is annoying, don't get me wrong, but I'm the kind of player that loves exploring, and quite often, basically, the way I end up playing the game is when I'm going through the story of an expansion, I just will not bother with Aether Currents. I just don't. It doesn't bother me. I will walk places. It doesn't bother me. But then I have like a little ritual. Whenever I finish an expansion, I spend the rest of the evening going to each map in the expansion and just collecting all the Aether Currents, basically. It's like a nice little like wind down for me after you know, whatever highs and lows there have been for the expansion. So it used to be that Rumblebond didn't have flying. We had to wait until Heavensward and getting the first lot of Aether Currents to unlock flying for the first time. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about Rumblebond not having it initially, and I was gonna say I remember, but no, that's wrong, actually. I should probably say it's more that I was aware that not every mount had flying way back when. Like, some mounts were designated flying mounts, you know? Whereas others, they were designated non-flying mounts. That's why you see, like, the movement here. Like, it used to be... Like, see? Airborne. They're different. Something like that, I think. I don't know. Some creators out there have amazing history videos. Like, I know Larry Zor doesn't really upload videos anymore for Final Fantasy, but Larry Zor's history videos peak. Honestly, I'm glad that Larry Zor's working on his game and stuff, but genuinely, actually one of my favorite Final Fantasy XIV creators. I'm really bad about it. How many mounts do you have? A few. I like collecting them. So I have 161 right now. I might be wrong, but I think this is my newest one. It looks different when you fly and stuff. Yeah. Aether Currents are post X.0 for me. Yeah. I don't know, I genuinely, like, you know, some people, you know, they're not as interested in walking around and exploring this, that, and the other, but ultimately, I don't know, it just, I guess I'm just one of the players that doesn't bother, I'm afraid, but it is a little bit of a meh. But, you know, for the older expansions, they have totally shrunk down how many you need to get. Like, I was going through the expansions before they shrunk down how many you needed to get, you know? Yeah. I was happy when I unlocked the black chocobo. Oh, as you should be. I wish, like, it made sense when the mounts were split as, like, flying and not flying. But, I don't know, it's still a nice thing to have, you know? I haven't done any of the extremes this expansion yet, so I have 0 wings. I have been working on my collection. Admittedly, I've started this collection very late. So, since... Honestly, like, we're probably coming up to, I think we're at like 3 weeks to a month now. But basically, I've gotten 4 out of 7 trial wings. And I've cleared 5 out of 7 extremes so far. Just in the last month. Like, honestly, they're really fun. They're really fun. Good content. And honestly, like, I thought they'd be scarier than they are. But the thing that changed it in my brain is Reizu said Reizu said to me, like, you've done Savage. You'll be fine. And he was right, so... I think they should still be split. Like, having some of them fly doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, like, okay, I think it's a neat idea, making it so some of the mounts can fly, but not all of them. But at the same time, I feel like, certainly with like a lot of push that Square Enix have made lately in regards to player customization and, you know, expression, I guess. You know, they want players to be able to choose whatever they can do, really. Well, expansions are part of the free trial. So, you've got A Realm Reborn, you've got Heavensward, you've got Stormblood, and as of a couple weeks ago, you have Shadowbringers. So, you can literally play up until the start of Endwalker on the free trial. Which is wild. Can you show me the Ramu horse? Oh, like the Realm Reborn? Yeah, sure. So, nope. Yeah, this one. This one. It's real cool. And the extreme trial mounts, they play music for the trial that they're in. So, obviously this one's playing Ramu. This one plays Shiva's music. Which this is probably my most used Realm Reborn mount. Simply because it plays Oblivion. I love Oblivion. But yeah, if there's anything else that people want to see, you just gotta let me know, you know. And you got the Garuda one so far on the hunt for them all? Hell yeah. It's nice building out a collection. Are you, like, trying to get them through clearing the extremes, like, synced? Or are you open to, like, unsyncing some? Because I'm gonna be honest, I obtained mine through unsyncing. I'm afraid I'm a fraud, I know. Legit, wait, yeah, not unsync. That is all good. That is all good. I unsynced them very much with the intention of clearing them legit at some point, which I'm gonna be honest. My path to Mentor Roulette challenge is making me clear them legit, because now I've played Garuda, Titan, and Ifrit. All legit, you know? Oh, and Phoenix. There's a bonus mount that you can get from Garuda, Ifrit, and Titan, by the way, to keep your eye out for. Because it's not as rare of a drop as it used to be, but it's still, like, you know, a rarish drop. So keep an eye out, okay? So will Gunbreaker be playable in the free trial? It should be. Yeah. If you can get a class up to level 60, Gunbreaker should be playable in the free trial. Gunbreaker, you need to own Endwalker? It shouldn't be like that, because the Endwalker classes were Reaper and Sage. Gunbreaker and Dancer were Shadowbringers, so you should be able to play Gunbreaker in the free trial now. You just need a level 60 class to be able to unlock it. Yeah. Got the Moogle stuff from an unsync though. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Reizu! How was EX? How was EX? EX3 again, yeah? How was it? Yeah. Playing Gunbreaker on the free trial. Wild. Like, oh, it feels like it's not even been that long since they added Stormblood to the free trial. So the only thing I can't play is, like, Viper. Okay, so the classes that you can't play on the free trial because of the expansion they were released in are limited to Sage, Reaper and Viper, well, and Beastmaster soon, and Pictomancer. Just those 4, technically 5 classes, and the rest of them are available on the free trial, which is wild. It is, like, it's so cool. It's so cool. The fact you can play so much as a free trial is pretty amazing, to be honest. It really is. It really is. Dark Knight level went. So, Cass, the reason I haven't leveled it is because I was going to try and learn it, but then they announced Evolved mode, so I'm like, well, I don't know if I should. But I literally did leveling roulette on it yesterday, so we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. It was EX3 from Got Wings. Oh, hell yeah. Pass on my congrats. Went much better this time around. So many clears. Only 2 wipes the entire night. Oh my god. That's brilliant. What the... I can't remember how you do this. Is it like, a partial static and like the rest filled in Party Finder? Or is it like a set group of 8? I can't remember. You've probably told me before and I'm very sorry. Yeah, I definitely want to level up to get Red Mage then. Hell yeah. Blue Mage and self-destruct in a leveling dungeon. Ah. I'll show some of my mounts to you in chat. Totally. Because I need to keep pushing on with Path to Mentor Roulette, one of the best methods might be to join my Discord server. Oh my gosh, Discord mention. We have Final Fantasy XIV specific channel, as well as other games and general chat and this, that, and the other. Yeah, I've been yapping way too much today. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. We need to roll again, don't we? We've only done 3 duties tonight. It's 10 o'clock. Ah. No, not ready check. / random 78. Oh, 46. 46. Oh. Dude, I haven't. It's a sign-up thing in a server. I sign up each week since I'm like the only healer aside from the raid lead that joins. Oh, I see. So it's like, you know, getting involved in a community activity thing, you know. 46. Where does that put us? Wait, 46 did I say? Copied Factory. And 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, the Voidcast one I can't pronounce. Dais. I don't. We've talked about this on the stream before. I can't remember. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah. Copied Factory. I don't know if Copied Factory is going to pop. Dais? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So. Let's see. A little less queue for both. It's unlikely, but Copied Factory. Yeah, no, okay. We'll try for Copied Factory. Let's try for Copied Factory. I love the Copied Factory. We'll give it a few minutes or so. See if we can get it to pop, you know. Ready, check. Oh, I did not expect to yap so much this stream. Like, not sure if I'm up for Copy Factory. Would you rather we do Voidcast, or do you want to dip? Either way, it's all good, Cass. Either way, it's all good. I'm not very good at the Voidcast Dais. I'm not very good at that one. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's give Copied Factory a chance. Wait time 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. Oh. Wait, actually, is there a house I can bid on? That is all good, Cass. Very happy for you to remain in chat. I haven't actually looked to see if there's a house I can bid on this week. I am after a specific plot in Imperium, and I'm starting to doubt myself. Some of my friends are in an FC that have a very nice house in Shirogane. And I'm like, ooh, what if I also had a very nice house in Shirogane? So I've been a little, I'm not sure what to do about it, you know. A little bit not sure what to do about it. But I'm still keeping my eye out for the Imperium plot. I'm really hoping that in 8.0 we get a new housing district. But I fear, looking at how many houses are available in Louisoix, that is not going to happen. I don't know what the situation is like on other servers, admittedly. But I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes. Solution 9 housing district? Like, no, I don't know, because everyone just lives in apartments there, don't they? I feel like, no, you know what? They should have more apartment buildings that aren't tied to housing wards. Like, low-key, like, what if we could actually get an apartment in Solution 9? I think that would be cool. To be fair, I would like the ability to own multiple apartments. I would like the ability to own multiple apartments. I like decorating houses in this game, and I want to do more of it. To the point where I'm working on a video about the FC system, basically. In game and stuff, and like, you know, what I kind of want for it, if it were to receive some attention in 8.0 mayhaps. So I like decorating houses in this game to the extent where I'm like, what if... Okay, no, you know, I need to show this information better, actually. So, in the FC house, for example, when we get there, basically, in the FC house, for example, D Paladin, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I hope you've had fun hanging out tonight. But basically, I like decorating so much that I've gotten to a point where, like, what if we could buy up some of the empty rooms? Because, like, you can have 512 rooms attached to an FC. So what if the FC could use their excess company credits? Because I've done the maths, there's an absurd amount of them. And could, like, open up some of the extra rooms, or, like, you know, just, like, a little something, you know? Just a little something. I just want more places to decorate, I'm gonna be honest. Admittedly, I'm still working on getting a personal house. That's because I'm being picky about which personal house I want. FCs should have houses, but should have access to private rooms like inns in which FC players can edit their own rooms for a cost. So they do! So, here, in the private chambers, in my FC, we do our best to cover the cost of the room. But, so, an apartment, if I was to, like, get an apartment in Imperium, that will cost 500,000 gil. An FC room, 300,000. And in my FC, we tried to cover that cost for as many people as we can. Yeah. And then, inside the private chambers, it's entirely up to whoever's room it is to decorate it. You know? Like, this is mine. Honestly, my room has looked like this forever. So I do kind of want to give it a bit of an upgrade at some point, but also I'm, like, really attached, because this is very representative of me from a few years ago. So, do you have a way to remove a lower ranked player's room? You mean, like, as FC lead, I can just delete someone's room? No, there's no way like that. The owner of the room has to demolish it themselves or leave the FC. Those are the only ways to remove a room, basically. Wait, I have roughly 600k. That means I can buy an apartment now and it's mine? Yeah. So there are 5 housing districts where you could get an apartment. There's Mist in Limsa. There's the Lavender Beds in Gridania. And there's the Goblet in Uldar. Imperium in Ishgard. And Shirogane in Kugane. You will lose the Guild if you have moved somewhere else. I know it works like that for houses. I assume it works the same for apartments. So word of warning. But I'm going to be honest. I feel really bad because I always forget who in chat is on the free trial and not. There are some other requirements. I think there's you have to reach a certain point with your grand company as well. But beyond that, yeah. But if you are not on the free trial, and I don't know if free trial players can have apartments, I'm going to be honest. But if you're not on the free trial and you're part of an FC, you can have an FC room for 300,000 gil. The exact same space, the exact same storage, the exact same item limit. Just 200,000 cheaper. Especially if you're in an FC like mine, where we tried to cover the cost. I'll just show them my room. I can do. Where's Cassie's room? Oh, here it is. Just logging in right now to check it out. Hell yeah. So this is Cass's room. It's his blue office. Very blue. I had someone in my TikTok comments asking me for an FC house tour video. And like, I made one, but it didn't do very well. So I'm unsure if I should make a new one or what. Ooh, Razor, you want in? I don't know how long we'll go for, but play whatever the hell you wish to play. Missed opportunity for rent there. Wait, were you talking about like evicting people? I guess like the closest you could get to eviction is kicking someone out of the FC. That would demolish their room, presumably. So also having a session with the FFXIV song Game Theory. I'm not familiar off the top of my head, I'm afraid. I'm really bad at remembering the names of certain tracks in this game. That's a bit too final for my liking. Yeah. But literally, so if you're in an FC and you have an FC room, never demolish your room for fear that you're taking up a slot by not using it. Because, gang, FCs can have 512 members, yeah? An FC room can have 512 rooms. There is no taking someone else's slot. None of that, okay? Relentless interesting. Oh. Dawn, you scare me a little bit sometimes. I do wonder how many ways you've considered of getting money out of RFC members. Oh, I have no clues about FC stuff, I never joined one. I played Final Fantasy Solo since 1.0. Oh. Obviously, you don't have to join an FC, but there can be certain perks to it. So my FC, we have increased battle XP buff and reduced teleportation fees. But those don't really affect me too much because I'm kind of done with my leveling, and also I have 3,577 Aetheryte tickets, which means I get free teleports anyway. So We'll see if we can catch this S rank. It's entirely your fault for telling me about Black Desert. No, Black Desert is it's the system Black Desert has for its guilds is so intense. It's actually so intimidating. Like genuinely. I just don't play with random people, that's why. Okay, fair enough. I love and hate Black Desert. Like, it's never something that I've like super focused in on as a game, honestly. But every once in a while, it scratches an itch in my brain. I can't remember. What's the class that I like to play? Like my main character. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one with like the... Are they still called chakrams if they're on like a rope or something? It's like that class. Is it Lan? Am I playing the Lan? Is that what it is? Maybe. I like that one. It's got funny movement. And it just scratches an itch in my brain, you know? Like, as much as I love Final Fantasy XIV, obviously Black Desert and Final Fantasy XIV have very different combat styles. So... Yeah, no, so we were talking about Black Desert Online, was it last stream, actually? We talked about at one point, and someone talked about it being potentially maybe more of like a life sim? Which I thought was an interesting take. I do wish I could own a little bit more property in Final Fantasy XIV like I can in Black Desert. Yeah, you're gonna make me want to play Black Desert again! Why did you do this to me? I think it was me. It might have been Taxi. I must apologize. I get a little bit forgetful. Even within the same stream, honestly. I don't know what it is. I'm a little bit worried about it, I'm gonna be honest, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll start playing brain training again. Maybe that's what we gotta do, chat. Speaking of which, I've been really enjoying playing the Clock Spots puzzles as like a little morning brain teaser kind of thing. Because I used to wake up and play a little bit Magic the Gathering on Arena. Just to kind of wake up a bit, get my brain in gear, get the cogs turning, you know? But I think Clock Spots works better. I think I prefer it. No offense, but if you look at the past few years, MMO games are... Wait, what's B2P? Obviously free to play and paid to play. What's B to play? Maybe I'm stupid. Oh, buy to play. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Buy to play, no sub. Yeah, I think it's probably to do with the whole... I mean, gaming as a whole has changed, hasn't it, really? Like, you know, a lot of games have shifted towards the free-to-play, but monetized through cosmetics or a battle pass or something like that. Like, that is, you know, there has been a huge shift in gaming in the last, I don't know, like 15 years, maybe? I don't know if that's fair to say. I feel like I'm too young to be talking about this kind of stuff, honestly, but but there has been a considerable shift. And, you know, all the time people are calling MMOs a bit of a dying genre, which is really sad, honestly. But I imagine a lot of MMOs, combined with the idea of it being a dying genre, they feel like they have to be potentially buy to play, but definitely like free to play to kind of keep up with, you know, all these other free games out there. Valorant, Overwatch, Fortnite, you know? Oh, honestly, when I get money, I think I should buy a game I wanted or waste money on Final Fantasy XIV. 90% of the time, I just buy a new game. Or when I play BDO, I just play whenever I feel like it. No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna be honest, Final Fantasy XIV is my favourite game. I've had other games that I've enjoyed, but, you know, realistically, so I used to stream 5 years ago. I don't know if you know this by now. It's a bit of a joke. I keep mentioning it at this point. And back then, if you had asked me if I had a favourite game, I would not be able to tell you the answer. Since then, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV. And now Final Fantasy XIV is my favourite game. But honestly, I think a lot of it has come down to Final Fantasy XIV is the first game, or at least like the first online game where I felt like half decent at it, you know? And I don't know, that's ended up being pretty important to me, actually. You know, like, I've played Overwatch, I've played Valorant. I'm not very good at them. And I have always enjoyed online MMO style games. Like, I've mentioned this plenty of times before, but as a kid, I'd always be playing virtual world websites like Club Penguin, Dizzywood, all that kind of stuff, you know? Internet MMO games been dying for the last 10 years. Yeah, sometimes the internet does take it a bit far, but I think it's pretty clear that whilst there are younger people that do play MMOs, I do think it's less common. Like, I feel like if we had the stats of the millennials that play MMOs versus Gen Z that played MMOs, I would wonder about how wide the gap is, honestly. Obviously, it doesn't help that the economy kind of sucks for everyone right now, so it's just all a bit meh. You know, I can only be grateful that I'm at a point in my life where the subscription price is, you know, I don't want to support subscriptions as like a, you know, I think it sucks that we don't own most media these days, for example. But I'm incredibly fortunate to be in a position where I can pay the sub for what has been my favourite game. Oh, thank you so much about the apartment caretaker. Hell yeah. Only level 59 white mage. A new decorating game just appeared. Ooh, peak. Peak. I want promotional waiting Grand Company needed. Oh no. Hopefully it won't be too troublesome. Is it a... I'm trying to remember what the requirements are. It's been so long since I've leveled my Grand Company stuff. It really has been. I'll stop killing games, just working to fix that. Yeah. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but I know it won't be the same, but I feel like on the unfortunate day when we lose Final Fantasy XIV. That there is some form of offline single player version of the game. I know it's super unlikely, but honestly the devs ramping up the duty support stuff is kind of giving me a little bit of hope. Final Fantasy XIV is too big. People make private servers. Yeah, like I've seen on Twitter, some people even have like private servers or like for 1.0 even, so people have figured out how to do that, which is kind of snazzy. Honestly, if the day comes, I probably will end up looking into Final Fantasy XIV private servers. Unless I have some other flavor of special interest by then. Second lieutenant you need? Thought so. I can't remember the requirements to hit it though. Hey, Reizu! I'm not sure we're gonna get the copied factory hopping, so would you be okay if I queued us for the Voidcast Dais? Yes? Would that be okay? Also, Reizu half decent. She stands in several savage clears under her belt. Like, not really. I haven't done enough. I don't think I've done enough savage to count myself as a savage raider, you know. You know where I haven't done anything? Okay, cool. I just don't think it's gonna pop tonight, which is a shame. What was... yeah, Voidcast Dais. Yeah, see? By comparison. No, but from what I've heard, Final Fantasy XI is actually doing so super well. So super well lately. Especially now that... well, I say especially now, but like, they've also made it so that the free trial is better. I'm like, I might check that out. I might check that out. But yeah, like, I don't know. Obviously, the combat style of 14 is very different to, you know, a lot of these other online games that I have tried over the years. And well, we have not been keeping an eye out for mistakes, have we? Have I been making mistakes? I don't know. Whereas, yeah, I'm alright. This is another duty I feel like we've done recently, but I don't know if this is... but I don't know if it's just we ended up getting it in like a roulette and something and not the path to Mentor Roulette. I don't know. As someone that grew up playing Final Fantasy XI in my teens, I've never played it. I'd only played 14, maybe. No. No, that's fair. Like, I do kind of want to try it though, in all honesty. Even if it does end up being like, you know, not a forever game for me, I'd be interested in giving it a go. I do want to make it my mission at some point to play all of the Final Fantasy games, and I guess that does include 11. Throw that out to help people out a little bit. Yeah. The controls a bit around the game was on PS2. Oh, I miss my PlayStation 2. I miss my PlayStation 2. I had some of the best games on my PlayStation 2. Like, Bratz Rock Angels and Bratz Forever Diamonds. Like, hello? Yeah, I had the best games on my PS2. I was really living it up, you know? No, like, genuinely. Other than Final Fantasy XIV, Bratz Rock Angels on the PS2 might be my most played game. It might not be, but... so, very often that I'll replay a game, you know? Like, generally... Oh! That's a strike! Generally... Oh god. Hi. Do a little bit of this. Like the res. That would fine. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna sprint! Jimmy! Save me again! Yeah, it was fine. I wish they could remake the controls. 11 would be peak. Ooh, maybe. I didn't see which way we're going, I'm gonna be honest, gang. What? No, are you kidding me? Oh, Golbez, you bitch. Golbez, you bitch. I used to have a really hard time with this mechanic, but it's actually easy. So I just had a genuine skill issue the first couple times. Got res. Please don't get Tank Buster on me, please. Please. Birthday star. I know I'm fucking up my rotation. We don't talk about it. We talk about it another day. Oh. Also, if they fix how to sub to the game, honestly, it's so damn hard to sub to the game, you just don't want to. I've heard they've improved their website. I don't know if that's any, like, consolation. So, like, the subscribing experience. But, like, wait, did they take both? Ay. I think they took both. Oh, Swift! Yeah, we're gonna start over here. Then this way. Then here. Oh my god! Shadow Crescent! He's trying to kill me. The number of times I used to get caught up by Shadow Crescent. He got me again! He got me again! No, it's fine, we lock in. We lock in. We hardcast res a little bit. Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, won't it? You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry, not me. Yeah, we got the other res. Cool. Through here, gonna pop that just for some of the extra heals to help people out a little bit, and then divination. I've messed up my cards. Near what's fixed my armory so I can loot things. Hell yeah. Oh wait, no. Okay, that's 3 strikes. That is a wheel spin. I've been caught out by the same mechanic 3 times. Worry that, you know, that's how it will get taken. It's fine. Fine. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, just got that res. I'll grab this one. Good. Oh! It's so fine. We're coping. We're cooking. We got the other res. Nice. Yeah, you know, this is okay. We're panicking too much, chat, I think. I think we're panicking a little bit too much. And it's just not needed. Oh, we're gonna pop that. Earthly Star. Blah. Yeah. Lingering Sparks that I raid with? No. We drop puddles. Okay. Be nice to your healers, gang. Don't take two. Do not take two. Do not take two. It's fine, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. We can put a wet paper towel on it, don't you worry, chat. Wet paper towel, that'll do the trick. I really hated the texture of the paper towels at school. Like, genuinely, like at primary school. It was so nasty. Like, I get they had to be cheap. I get they had to be cheap. They were so scratchy. So scratchy, it was horrible. Playing cards, doing things. Yeah, regrow me 3. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Nice! Oh, we got a first timer. Air commendation. Go for it, Paladin. That was second strike? No, I thought it was third strike. I thought I got clipped by that circle AoE 3 times. I thought. Oh, third? Neat. Okay, so I've just seen the time. I feel a little guilty because I've only been live for 2 hours 20 minutes, but it's 20 to 11 and I do need to be mindful of the other people in this house. And as such, we might think about wrapping it up here potentially. Let me bring you all over here. Okay, so we didn't do as many duties as I maybe would have hoped today, but we got through a good few considering it was a late starting stream anyway, honestly. Like, that's honestly surprising. We have done pretty well, all things considered. And considering I spent a lot of the stream just yapping and not actually queuing for stuff. Oh, we will miss you. I'll miss you too. I'll miss you too. But I will be live again tomorrow at the same time. I'm not entirely sure what the plan for tomorrow is, but we might be doing... We might be getting up to a little fun community activity. So if you are past if you have finished Endwalker, you might want to be at my stream tomorrow. I'm just saying. Same time tomorrow, 8 o'clock UK time, because I'm on the later week this week. And yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid. Potentially. But we had a few new faces dropping by today. So what we should do? What am I on about? If people fancy, I do have a Discord server you can join. Feel free to drop a follow. Feel free to use a Prime sub. All of that good stuff, you know? But thank you all for being here. I will be here tomorrow also. We might be doing something that might involve the community and might involve contracts of trust and might involve being post-game Endwalker. Let me look through the list of people to raid. Is there anyone we fancy raiding? Yeah, how do we feel about going to raid someone who's playing Final Fantasy 16? Yeah? I think we should go raid someone who's playing Final Fantasy 16. This is someone who, we've kind of like, you know, commented on each other's TikToks a little bit, you know? 16, that's different? I know, I'm sorry. But we're gonna go raid a fellow VTuber. Let me get that all set up. Yes, live again tomorrow. Post Endwalker, potentially community thing. If not, we'll just have a laugh to figure stuff out. You don't need to thank me for the stream. But I will see you all tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. In the meantime, I might catch you before then. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. Let me just make sure I got proper tabs open and things. And then I'm gonna send the raid, okay? So go say hi from me, chat. But for now, thank you all for being here. It's been an absolute wonder. Bye. Bye 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 bye.